Get ready. Woo! We are on tour, and we're doing it better than anybody else alive.
Cool. Let's go, baby. What you doing tonight, girl? Probably watching Grand Slam, ain't she, Big Joe? Holy shit.
Here you go.
Holy shit. Wow. Yo, Clint.
What?
I'm gonna need a magnetic. 180. Holy fuck, dude. This was one fun case of Tiger. Boom! Hey! Let's go, baby! Told y'all we fucking bring the fucking heat, son. Woo! Oh shit! There it is! Oh my god! You fucking mom! Get some, motherfucker! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! There it is, I got it. I got my fucking card! Let's go, baby! Let's go! Let's go, baby! Yes, baby! Told you we could do it! Let's go, baby! Boom! What up, what up, what up? Let's go, baby! Oh, hold on. Speaking of that, we've had some stuff going on the last 3 or 4 days. Obviously, some things going on. I haven't been able to go live as much. Good news is that should be getting squared away sometime tomorrow, and we'll be more back on track. But, being, one of those situations where I've had to make some changes to my calendar. We will not be going to Houston to the show. I just called this morning, canceled the flights and all that. But sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. I don't want to get into too much of that because it's really nobody's, this isn't something that to be shared or whatever. It's okay. Everything's going to be fine. But always remember, man, y'all know me. I'm a savage motherfucker when it comes to goals and doing what you need to do. But hey, sometimes you got to do what you got to do, man. And it's not all about the buck or whatever or business. But with that said, some of those people that are in that Houston area that may be coming to see us, man, I want to make sure we get the word out. Do y'all send in? Yeah, we send invoices if you're a customer. But I had gotten behind with some of Scott's Bowman draft too. It sat here for several days. We have several PSA orders back here that haven't been opened. Poor rookie had to drive all the way to Atlanta with a U-Haul. He picked up 25 showcases. So the front of the store we're going to be redoing this weekend. I am not. Again, y'all know me. As far as the Super Bowl goes, y'all know I'm about it. One of those situations where very rare situation where I just can't make it. It just is what it is. That's one of a little bit of a frustrating situation, but hey, man, that's life, man. I think like my life has went so amazing the last few years. I think I'm due. The devil will come, and I got a few little things. If I can't make it to the Super Bowl, hey, big fucking deal. Do I want to go? Absolutely. Is it a once in a lifetime chance? No, we got Joe motherfucking Burrow. I'll be back. Some people always ask me, what does Dragon mean? What does Dragon mean? What does Dragon mean? It's like, fuck, dude. They think it's about spending a bunch of money on cards. Nah, man. Dragon is a motherfucking way of life. When you have your responsibilities, you handle them. When it's your responsibility to take care of somebody, you take care of somebody. when you have the opportunity to party, you go hard to the rack. You know, if you've got friends, for real friends, and they need you, you show up. You know, that's what Drag 'em is all about. It's not about how much money you make. It's about handling your business, taking care of people that you care about, and cutting the ones that are full of shit that don't care about you. That is literally the Drag 'em life. So all I'm trying to do is drag 'em, man. Handle my business, take care of people I should be taking care of. And this Super Bowl isn't gonna work out. No big deal. Fuck, who cares? I haven't been to a Super Bowl my whole life. I'll get to one. So the good news is I'll be here locally this weekend working on the show, working on the front. I'm pretty excited about that. That's something that I've been excited about. They have $600 on my desk, and I don't know why. I mean, they are savages. But anyway, let's get to opening and have some fun for a little bit. See if we can hit him something good. Scott's literally... I have him... If anybody wants a box of Immaculate Football, buy it. I'll open it literally right now. I have a case and a half right here that came in. There's other stuff going on. We'll have a show soon, maybe tomorrow night, maybe Friday, whatever it is, man. I'll get back on track and get rolling. If you're out there struggling and you like these shows, man, I apologize. I'm doing the best I can right now. It is what it is. But the good news is, this is the truth. For all y'all people out there that have rode dirty with me for 4 or 5 years, for the rest of my life, this is how I'm riding. I don't give a fuck how hard the devil comes at me. I don't care. I'm going to shine as much light as I can while I'm here, and that's it. You know, I don't care about the negative. That's how it goes, man. You think the saying no good deed goes unpunished isn't real? It is real. You might do amazing things for people, and they spit on you behind your back or tell people lies about you or whatever. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. That's their mountain to climb. That's their problem. But with that said, my point is, hey, man, I'm going hard to the rack in 2022 when it comes to that stuff. As far as being kind and trying to help other people that legitimately need help, let's do it. Let's do the damn thing. Let's shine some light. So we'll be back in action real soon. Yeah, we love the 38344. My favorite city! My favorite city, baby! The city that adopted me. Here we go. Will Bednar. Looks if you're struggling or whatever, hang in there. It's gonna be all right. That should be an autograph. I'm gonna see if I can figure out the sequence. I'm gonna say that one and that one are the two autos. As I've opened 6 or 7 of these, and I may be wrong, but I just want to see. We'll open them last. Is it always the third down on everything? I know, we had a lot of pictures in his boxes, for real. Ooh. I don't even go through the paper. York to 199. This wasn't the third down on these, so we'll see if I was right or wrong. I've never gotten for. Is Gary still in jail? Yes. Gary unfortunately had an outburst. Gary has taken a turn. Right now we're trying to get Gary straightened out. There was a female officer that was trying to take advantage of Gary, and Gary took offense to that. But Gary's in jail. We got his commissary up. In the joint, you got to understand, like, you need more. You got to have commissary money so you can dump that to the guards, so the guards will take care of you. And you got to have some commissary so you can lose cigarettes and stuff. to the inmates, and they don't want to do bad things to you. It's a very, how did Gary say it? He said it's a very it's a balancing act. He said he feels like he's a man on a high wire, but we try to send him just enough, you know. Gary, there's a goat, Hunter Goodman. Should be to 50, right? Yeah, 27 of 50. But Gary's adapts to his environment really well. A doggo. See, I was wrong. Reuben! Yeah, cell block D, son. That's the only place they put him. He's not, you know. It takes Gary. Gary just doesn't go in there and turn into the savage that he is. It takes Gary. It takes Gary a few weeks to kind of turn in to the animal Gary from the yard. You know, he once he gets domesticated, you know, it's not good. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, Thomas, hang in there, man. I feel you. The main thing is, I've just learned that's the devil. That really is. Yeah, I was off because there's Chase Petty. And you got to be careful, man, because what that'll do is that'll shut you off and you won't want to help other people. Man, that's not the way to do it either. There are some bottom 10 motherfuckers that'll take advantage, but there's a lot of people out there that truly need your help, man. So you got to balance it, you know. Can't get caught up too much in all that. Life's too short. Is he still getting the stripper snatch? I mean, that guy ain't ever stopped getting they call Gary No Limit Soldier at the Purple Pony in Lexington. I mean, you figure it out, but I'm just telling you, Gary's the man. Oh, Gary's not a bail. It's not a bail issue with Gary. It's a security issue, you know. Gary's gotten into a little more than even Gary can handle at the moment, but we're going to get him out. Ain't no big deal. We're going to open up a fresh case. I'm tempted to open one of these immaculate boxes. Don't nobody want that. They scared. Yeah, that's right. He bought 15. There's 6, but there's one over here. They got into it and made a mistake and sold 3 packs that were shipped. So I got to talk to Scott about 3 packs. So there's a box over here that was his, and they didn't know that it was his. My fault, actually. First of all, if you're the owner of a business or you're the manager and something goes wrong, it's all your fault. You're in charge. But this was my fault. Gary can't get visitors. We have to. Gary's in a special high risk security that you can't even find on most maps, fellas. So if you're thinking you're gonna go down to the Rutherford County Jail and see Gary, you know, Gary's a savage. Here we go. This bail is too much. There is no bail. Gary is wanting to get out. Gary's talked to me this week about possibly, Gary has decided that he wants to be a cyber criminal. He's been watching The Matrix in there, and he believes that he could maybe change the world and his bank account through computers. So we are going to sign Gary up for, what's it called? Computer Systems 101, keyboarding. Yeah, keyboarding first. First, we got to teach Gary how to use a keyboard. But Gary's wanting to go cyber, and he said he wants to steal some of these Bitcoins that everybody's bragging about in the yard. So I said, hey man, whatever I can do to help, Gary. Jay Allen. It just is what it is. Every man's got to choose his own journey, take his own shot. I mean, how badass would it be, for real, for fucking real, if you was on Tinder or Bumble or whatever those things we used to do, we should bring Tinder Tuesday back and be your job is cyber criminal. That would be savage. I don't know if the MLB will get their shit together. Vargas to 50. Big shout out to Scott Freeze for buying all this stuff. Adley. That's a good card. Yeah, I mean, shit, if you a cyber criminal, you doing the damn thing. These are all for Scott Freeze. My man Scott. I've got to go back. I've got another appointment. I've got another meeting visit tonight, so I got to handle that. I don't know. Can't even. No conjugal visits. Nothing. Nope. Gary says he doesn't like. He said something else that's been popping up in the yard is these dudes that in jail, they be dressing up like girls in there and trying to act like girls. And Gary says that sets a rage off in him. I've told Gary, man, we got enough trouble on our hands right now, Gary. We don't need you getting any more charges. But Gary says that he just sees red. You know, I don't really blame him, to be honest, but it is what it is, man. Rosario. Ooh. Cody to 50. He's paying him off a little bit, but there was one that tried to sexually harass him, a girl. So Gary's in some hot water. Let's just say Gary's not getting his truckload of honey buns right now. It's once you get in that system, man. You know, right now Gary's not on the good side of the guards. They're having to lie and act like they haven't been taking bribes from Gary. It's a big mess, but some women just can't handle themselves around Gary, you know. Gary's the kind of guy that, you know, it's like he puts off a fucking scent that men can't smell, but women just attract. They like go like a moth to a flame. And I mean, this give me 1 second. What'd I do with the other autos? Oh, they're right there. I was wondering. Oh, yeah. No, they don't have Gary by the balls. Slow down a minute. Don't nobody have Gary by the balls. Oh yeah, we hit like 15 million last year in sales. We're not fucking around, man. I told y'all that a couple years ago. We fucked around and got a triple dub. It is what it is. This year we just on cruise control. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna try to bring some fun back to the store. Get the front of the store looking good. Maybe open up a store somewhere. We don't know what. Right now, we're just kind of chilling. We haven't decided what we're going to do next. Every once in a while, you just got to breathe the fresh air and enjoy the moment. And that's one thing it was hard for me to do for a long time, was just stop and enjoy the moment. The one thing I promise you is this fairy tale that I'm on, it will not last forever. You know. Yeah, it's one of those things where sooner or later, you know, that's just life, and that's okay. So you kind of got to enjoy the moment, right? Tommy Mace, what a name, to 150. The 38344. Yeah, we're gonna. I'd like to do something there, honestly, a little something, like a small store or something, honestly. But sometimes your heart is in the right place, but it's hard to be in multiple places at once, you know. But you never know with us. I might move rookie from Lebanon to Huntington. I'm just enjoying it. Yeah, I mean, I'd say that's pretty much a very good way of looking at it with Gary. Gary's a very much a black and white type guy. He's not gray. Like, he doesn't think, when I say, hey, what do you think about Rookie? He goes, oh, I love Rookie. What do you think about, you know, such and such? Oh, I hate him. And you know, he's not a very forgiving soul. Gary, you know, you got to remember, Gary came here on a rocket from another planet. Gary's not made up of the same stuff we are, folks. Here we go. Huntington, Tennessee, baby. 38344. We've thought about it, honestly, but we would do something small. And I thought about, like, when we're building a house there, so maybe have something where it's open on the weekends or something. But we'll you know us, we'll think. No, nothing's off the table for Grand Slam. We're going hard. We'll figure something out. Yeah, Gary. I mean, one time Gary tunneled through 300 yards of shit to get out. So, I mean, just to rip off the warden who had been a jerk to him. So, I mean, Gary has been around the block a time or two, and right now Gary's he told me when I visited him today, he just said, I'm tired. And I said, Gary, I've never seen you like this. And he just said, I'm tired. I need you, Nate. I need 500 in my commissary. And I said, we got you, man. The first pack. Let's look and see who was the Who rookie. Lawler. It's weird though, isn't it? It's a different color though. They don't number them. Ooh. Ruben /99. Dang. And a red /5. Nelson. Matthew Nelson. Spelled it wrong. Gary's. We've got to call in. We've got to call in to a few of his allies at the Senate. But I'm going to be honest with you. Most people don't want to. Let's just say they like to hang out with Gary, but they don't like people to know they hang out with Gary. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be dicey, but we're going to try. Gary wants to open up Grand Slam Stampede. Not off the table, but I'm going to have to talk Sherry into that. And, you know, sometimes you got to remember, folks, some fights aren't worth fighting. You know what I'm saying? You know. I mean, after all, you open up Grand Slam Stampede and you got to interview talent. You know, you got to keep talent coming in. It's just like the store, except we're not selling cards. Woo! No, Gary's not a fan of Joe Exotic. I'm not sure if y'all know this, but Gary loves animals. Yes, Gary loves animals. Gary, one time, I've never told y'all this story. But one time, Gary had a pet mouse in prison. And, like, this little mouse, he was a special mouse. And actually, it wasn't Gary's mouse. It was his buddy's mouse. And it was a special mouse that could do tricks and stuff. And one time, this mean guard stomped on that mouse and killed it. And Gary had to put a little voodoo on that mouse. And that mouse lived, but it's an old urban tale that most people will say is not true. You know, believe what you want to believe, but Gary, he literally breathed into that little mouse life. That mouse lived many years. Went to Mouseville, had a little circus, I think, if I remember right. You know, I told y'all Gary's special. Gary's not your average nut dragger. If your mom comes home with a man like Gary, it's going to be a bad news for you, bro. She'll fall in love. You'll be in second place in no time, bro. Woo! Cody. Yeah, Gary's Bubba. When Gary walked in to be interviewed for this job, just something came over me, and I just dropped the paper down and said, "You're hired." Yeah, it was. It was called Mr. Jangles. Now that you say that, it was Little Mr. Jangles. Yep. Made that security guard later on piss his pants. We're going to do that, David, honestly, man, just because I've got to go back. I'm going to be out of town here shortly. I don't know if I'm going to be back in time to do it tonight. And Rookie's in Atlanta coming back. So it may be tomorrow during the afternoon. It won't be during the morning because, I got to go back in the morning. But Thursday, just give me a little bit and I'll get it done. But I'll make it good. Cespedes to 250. We just had a red to 5. I wish it was auto. That would have been insane. What is about a superfractor? Haven't hit a superfractor in Bowman in a long time. No, Gary don't. There's something in here different. It's one of those thickies. Yeah. Spencer Torkelson. Spencer Torkelson again. Yep. Have faith. Gary believes there needs to be like a spiritual revival in the prison system. He believes the guards are just as, as much criminals as the people inside. He said the only way he can tell the difference, because Gary can see inside your soul. If you remember with Mr. Jangles, Gary can shake your hand and see everything you've done, good and bad. Gary said the only difference between a fucking security guard at the jail and the people in the jail is their fucking uniform. He said most of them are more rotten. There's Bubba again in the same box. 250. What the hell? Somebody's saying they're blocked. I ain't got time for no bullshitting today. Yeah, Gary's thought about being in the Expendables, but Gary wants to be in Creed 3. Since Rocky's not going to be in it, Gary says the Robert Gasser to 250 paper. Let me see if they may still be. I'm waiting. I got to go back. All right, I'm going to try to open one more because I'm going to try to open all these for him because I'll get some of them done today and some of them done tomorrow. Gary's. Whoop, whoop. Don't forget Culture Collision, baby. February 25th through 27th. Gary believes that he should. Gary believes that it's time for, I think he called it the awakening. He thinks that the regular people should take over prisons and government. Gary's believing that Jason Dominguez, Rosario Refractor, that it's the people who will bring Lady Liberty back her prestige and honor. I honestly think he's probably right. Oh, Gary's prison fund is pretty solid. Yeah. Throw the damn towel. All right, this will be the last box for now. I got some things I got to do. Ooh. Zach Veen to 199 and Christian Encarnacion Strand. That's a big ass. Imagine trying to fill that out on your Scantron, young man. Hell yeah. Yeah, Gary's not happy about the government, and it's not just the prison. I thought that might be Otto, but nope. Henry Davis, Tyler Black, Bobby. Craziness. No, he didn't. Him and Tito Ortiz. He thinks Tito's a pussy, but he doesn't really like Tito. He likes Chuck Liddell. Gary's a big Chuck Liddell fan. I'm not sure if y'all know this or not, but him and Chuck go way back. It's just the way it is, man. I had a couple people invite us on some podcasts in the last couple weeks, so you know, we hadn't had Joe Rogan call yet. I'm not going to rest until we're on Joe Rogan or Logan Paul. We might as well fire this motherfucker up. If we're going to do this thing, we might as well do it. I'm going to do some shit that my kids will be proud of. So I might as well go ahead and get on Logan Paul or Joe Rogan or some shit like that. So that should be a good goal. You know, most people say it'll never happen. Yeah, they normally say shit like that, and then we make it happen. That's a good question, DB. What's the big hit, folks? There's some biggies. Bubba, he has blue, purple, and base. Or blue, purple, and refractor. Oh, Bubba. Pat McAfee show? Nah. I already told y'all, fuck. We're trying to win the Kentucky Derby. I already got my podcast planned out. It's either Joe Rogan or Logan Paul. You know? Can't fuck with a man's dream. You know what I mean? It is what it is. We might as well go ahead and do it. I don't know why not. They need somebody to talk to that's fun and entertaining and has a good little story to tell. I think our story's pretty good. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but we've sold a few cards and we're just a couple of country folks enjoying our lives. It's not like we came from MIT. Here we go. Last few. All right, folks, read. Here we go. Here we go. Calvin Ziegler first. Oh, yeah, the Island Boys. People be giving the Island Boys too hard of a time, man. The Island Boys are a couple little goofballs, but so what? Like, damn, haters, boy. You know, like, you know, why has everybody got to try to knock somebody else down to make themselves feel better? I do not know. I don't know. All right. That's got a dent in it. I've noticed a couple of these have dents. We did get a red to 5. All right, folks. We've got 5, 6. Is it 5 left in here. Ziegler. Let's have a little breakdown. Bubba. DB's alive. I believe DB is DB. I've watched some documentaries on DB Cooper. It's pretty wild shit. To 5. First, too. All right, folks. Y'all stay jet flying. Stay up. If you need to talk to somebody, talk to somebody. If you need to start a diet, remember, it starts with a good choice. Don't give yourself a hard time if you go backwards. Mark Cuban, everybody who's successful, their shit isn't a straight line up. There's some ups and there's some downs, and it's not about perfection or being better than the next guy. Put your blinders on, get to work on whatever you want to do in life, man. I truly believe that every one of us has at least one amazing gift to share with the world. It may not make you rich, it may. Anyway, let that shit out, man. People need it. People need positivity. Holla at you, boy!